2, 1. Welcome to the Arena Coop. This is Adwicto.
Merps, let's go. We're playing Hunter. So how do we want to play this? You know,
We want to play this, however, because you play Hunter like every other run, regardless of whether Hunter is good or not.
Yes, I do.
So I'm just gonna take a step back here. Oh, and I forgot to announce this on the Lightforge. Damn. I guess we'll tweet it and hopefully people will see. And if people see this, they'll also see on Monday we're releasing the new Lightforge tier list, which has updated stuffs as we make the algorithm better and better. It's not a huge update this time. Usually we do it right before the new expansion comes out with the latest rounds of changes or whatever, so we can get a week of comments in case we really screw something up or whatever. This time we've kind of we recalculated how long the game lengths are and the turn lengths are and things like that hadn't been adjusted since Boomsday actually extended everything to a significantly long time. So some things have changed. Black Knight, for example, and we announced Black Knight was going to change, but it's going to be somewhere around a low 90s. There's a bunch of other things. Which makes no one happy, exactly. But whatever, right? It's correct. And where we had it before was clearly wrong.
Yeah, we never were about making people happy.
Yeah, right, exactly. We're gonna try to find the right answer, and it's yes, Black Knight being below whatever that 4 or 5 Wind Fury guy is, that's wrong. Totally agree. But Black Knight over 100, not gonna happen in this meta, at least. And from the looks of things, not gonna happen in this next meta either, unless Taro is right. We were talking in Twitch chat before, and that Paladin card that summons the random 6 mana taunt with Divine Shield really is not random. The discovered 6 mana card and gives it taunt to Divine Shield really is super overwhelming and defines the meta. But yeah, a lot of other things are changing too. One of the things I really took a deeper look at and redid, you guys can't even, I don't think a lot of it is going to be noticeable, right off a glance, but we, tweaked the formula for this thing that we call, effective damage, which is how much, you're scaling different stuff based on how numbers at that. Not going to go into it, but basically the goal is to get Fire Plume up a bit.
Yeah. Smizlov, thank you for 34 months. Happy I get to see the Arena Coop for once. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you tuning in.
And so we rescaled that a bit, and it moved everything around 3 points. So I think for people who consistently think we underrate Fire Plume, it has gone up 3 points, I think. But yeah,
3 points.
3 whole points. This is what I mean. This is not one of these updates where people are going to look at it and be like, oh my god. But one thing that did come from having a longer game is Myra. Myra's the spell that draws you your entire deck. It's gone from what we consider to be totally unplayable to an okay-ish card. It's going to be low 90s too, just like the Black Knight.
That's a huge jump.
That's a huge jump. Well, because it's very sensitive to how long the game goes, right? Because it draws your entire deck. And so if the game isn't going for that long, then drawing your entire deck is pretty bad. If the game does go for a long time, then drawing your entire deck is you just get to fatigue faster. Right? Just get to use your card faster. But yeah. So I think a lot of people who played that card has found some success with it, and that kind of matches with what the new system is doing. So that's good. Yeah, you'll see. You can look at the changelog and whatever. And we do want some feedback. We'll be posting it on Arena HS and see if the adjustments are matching people's experiences.
Cool.
Yeah. But back to this and the Hunter run. What do you think?
Okay. So, I'm gonna talk a little here, okay? I'm gonna lay this out. So, my experiences with Hunter, all right? Sit back, relax. Oh, yes, do that. So here's the thing. I've won with full aggro Hunter, as you've seen. I've also won with more of a mid-range Hunter. The inherent risks within these, right? So, I think that full aggro Hunter can be so good, but is riskier in the first 3 games or so. You know what I mean by that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because afterwards, the decks start looking kind of the same. And you've
They
structured
start
a deck to
looking-
beat those decks.
And I structure a deck to beat those decks. So for those of you who don't get it, it's like the aggro decks that I craft.
I hate Merps' aggro decks. They like, it just feels wrong while drafting them.
I go down in value a lot. Like, it makes you uncomfortable.
No,
right?
Merps is like, 4-drop? No, that's way too expensive.
Yes, I have done that many times. I have done that many times. Now, the risk involved is always that you could just go like one win.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not a high chance, because if
Right.
it was a high chance, like this would suck. It's like it is a significant amount higher than if you just drafted any other mid-range deck.
I mean,
Now,
mid-range
having
is
said
always
that-
safe, right? Because you could beat all the bad players. Like,
Yeah.
to beat mid-range, no matter what kind of a deck you have, unless you like just keep pulling out ridiculous value one card after the other, like, you're gonna need to know how to play your control deck or know how to play your aggro deck before you can beat a mid-range deck.
Yep. Okay. So I have oh, this feels good. I don't have the mouse, so it doesn't feel as good. But so here I would pick Wandering Monster just because
What?
these cards all suck. So I'm taking like
What?
it's like a default rule. If they all suck, I would just go with the earlier card. Yeah.
Whoa. Back up. How does Spider Bomb suck?
Doesn't do enough damage.
It kills something.
I'm not like playing the board anyways. Yeah.
Wandering Monster doesn't do anything, especially if you're aggressive.
It's still an earlier card. I'm serious about this.
Can we then just pretend Wandering Monster is a 4-drop and take the Spider
Oh
Bomb?
my God.
Because if you're really just going down in 1 mana for your pick, I'm not going to let you pick a way crappier card without any synergies for a legitimately great card.
No Breathing says, this is going to be fun to watch. Yeah, I know.
So if you guys don't think about, like,
yesterday.
I draft faster mid-range Hunter almost exclusively because I never, like, basically in my world, if your deck is going too fast to have a Stormwind Champ as your deck topper, then you're just going too fast. That's my view.
Oh my gosh, Stormwind Champ? That's like the slowest card in existence.
I know. You would never be able to pick Stormwind Champ. I understand that. But, like, if my deck can't top out at 1 Stormwind Champ and have everything else be below that, I'm like, this is going too fast. I'm, like, rolling the dice too much. This is what Merce was talking about, right? Like, you could just lose a lot in the really beginning, having nothing to do with your, like, skill or play, or, like, even too much with how you draw your cards, right? Just, like, things sometimes don't work out. Your opponents can draft in a certain weird way that defeats you. And you're very vulnerable to that, the more you skew to one direction or the other. So if you're skewing towards control, you can always have a lot of stuff that taunts and, like, you know, whatever. If you're skewing towards aggro, you have nothing. You have no parachute. You're just, like, out there, you know, rolling with it. So that's why I can only go aggro to a certain extent. And that is my Curve Topper at a Stormwind Champ. If there's nothing like a Stormwind Champ, I'm okay Curve Topping at 5 mana, but I always make room for, like, a Stormwind Champ.
So
can we just start with the Spider Bomb? There's no deck considerations at all. We may not have been offered the Wandering Monster. This is so big.
you have the mouse. Let's do it.
All right.
It's
now,
no longer my deck.
it's
by the
totally
way.
your deck. That's the first pick. You can't say it's not your deck when it's the first pick.
How was it my deck when you disagreed with the first pick? No.
That's because
No,
it's the
you
first
do not
pick.
get to pin this on me. I was so happy, and I was like, okay, we're going with what I want to pick. No, you do not get to say this is my deck when you change the first pick on me.
It's just
That's a
because it's the
fundamental
first
change,
pick.
dude.
No. If I change, like, the 26th pick, that's a fundamental pick.
No. Oh, this is the bamboozle. Of the
This is
century.
not the bamboozle of the
This is the
session.
bamboozle
Just
of the
pretend you
century.
didn't get that pick.
What?
If
What?
this was like a 5-drop, for example, I would not have taken this over your 2-mana thing.
No,
I
no,
just
no,
don't think this
be-
disrupts your
Don't be
plan.
like, hey, if things were more different, it wouldn't have happened. You know what happened? I went for a pick, and you vetoed
I
me,
totally
and
vetoed it because it was 1 mana. Because you're literally, your only justification for your pick is it is 1 mana lower. And that is not a good justification. Because it is only 1 mana lower. And it is a much worse card. And it is a card that doesn't even work for the playstyle you're trying to go for. Like, if it was like a freezing trap type effect, right? Or like a, snake trap or whatever, or even an explosive trap that deals some face damage, I will do it. But not Wandering Monster.
Do you know how well I've done with Hunter like recently? It's
And how
because
many
of
Wandering
this.
Monsters did you pick?
I don't know, like a decent amount. I'm not sure. Like that's just a crap. Spider Bomb doesn't work. Like it's not a like it slightly takes away from like the balls to the wall aggression. And yeah, you can get some value on the
How does
board, but
Wandering Monster help your balls to the walls aggression?
sometimes what it can also do is just taunt something for a turn while I hero power as well. It can also synergize with something like Bow. It also just puts something out there. You have a hard time getting 2-drops as well with Hunter.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
This pick, I think I know what you would pick.
Yeah, but everything's tainted now.
Oh my god.
All right. Let's have an open discussion then. All right. So this is now a hybrid
Oh my god.
out of 10 Mercs
Oh my
deck.
god. That was the first pick. It affects the
would
deck not at all. Do you never ever take Spider Bomb?
No, I never. It is actually like a never pick for me. I can't play a 3-mana 2/2.
Why?
I can't. Yeah, I can't. Like, all right. Anyways, I would pick Candle Shot here.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's a better curve card than Unleash. Although Unleash is good reach, but Candle Shot's fine.
Reach. Candle Shot is like too good here.
I'm okay with Candle Shot.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna pull up the new tier list that we're gonna put up tomorrow morning. Just to see the new scores for these cards. Okay, please tell me you're going to pick the card I think you're going to pick.
I can't stop looking at the Spider Bomb.
It's in our deck.
Yep, it's literally a card I would never. Oh god. Okay.
It's 2 reach if you have a mech.
Uh. I don't know. All right, what would you pick here?
What would you pick? You always go first.
I don't know. That Spider Bomb ruined so much. I hate Brewmaster.
How about you just pretend that the Spider Bomb is like a 3-mana 3/3 instead, and then go from there. A 3-mana 3/3 mech that we were forced to pick because we had a shitty bucket.
We could have had a Wandering Monster. Oh my god. Anyways, look, if you're still going super aggro, I take the Tundra Rhino.
What? But I thought you go with the smaller mana. Now you're very inconsistent. You just picked the largest mana.
No, out of those, which has no initiative. I can't. Like, if I'm just gonna. Oh my god. Okay, Zen. Breathe.
You were on me for going 1 mana higher. On a card that has more stats on the board.
About the mana. You asked me to explain why I took the Wandering Monster. Okay, I explained it. It's hard to get 2-drops with Hunter.
And here's a 2-drop.
Cheaper is it's a 2-drop that returns something to your hand. I don't like pandas in Hunter. I've played with pandas before. They create more of a problem than a
Okay, well, there's another card that's 1 mana smaller.
Yeah, and there's also another thing that has charge.
You're going to go with the situational charge card over a solid 4-drop.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's if I look. Here's the thing. Look, I've over like I'm serious, because every single card, whenever I play like full aggro, every single card matters, and the Spider Bomb already kind of takes away from it. If you want, because I think you agree with Candle Shot, we can transition and we can just fuse and just sort of play a little bit more mid-range, play like whatever you kind of want to play here, and we can sort of go with that.
I don't want to play whatever. I'm just not taking a Wandering Monster without like secret synergies. It's a terrible card.
But then we're not playing what I want to do, which I thought was like the whole entire point of it.
Okay, well, what you want to do can't be so sensitive as to one card, because you may have not been offered other choices.
You know how important every single card is to an aggro deck.
No, not in the first pick. Then I pick a 3-mana card. No.
Because games end like by turn 5, one way or the other, every single card that you draw.
Okay, then this is not a pure aggro deck. Then you're playing a slower, like a faster mid-range deck then. Adjust.
Okay, so we're not playing my deck anymore.
Well, what's your deck? You just said you play a lot of Hunter, you play either super aggro, or you play a faster mid-range deck, and they both work. That's your whole spiel in the beginning of this. You have such a big problem with the Spider Bomb pick that you're like, aggro just no longer works. 0% chance. You screw the entire deck up, right? If that is true, then wouldn't the reasonable thing right now to be to transition to a faster mid-range deck that still works?
That's what I was saying. I'm like, okay, let's just talk and then transition to like.
So then let's transition to that. Is my point. So what would be your pick? Is it still Tundra right now?
No, I would pick Silvermoon Guardian.
Okay, well then that's what I'm asking. I'm asking you, what would you pick in this situation?
No, but okay, fine. Silvermoon Guardian. Discussion has ended. I would pick the Silvermoon Guardian if we're just doing a normal Hunter.
Well, isn't that the best? Well, look, I am not the one doing this. I've picked one Spider Bomb.
How are you not the person doing this when you vetoed the first?
No, I picked one Spider Bomb. Afterwards, it was all you, and you were saying that a fast aggro deck no longer works because we have one Spider Bomb. Pure, flat out, right? So then from that point on, after the first pick, the correct picks would be to go for a mid-range deck. Is that right?
Pick the Grave Shambler.
I think that's right. I mean, your silence is telling me that that's right.
No, it's not.
It's not. So what should we do instead?
Because we fundamentally have a disagreement with, I am not the one doing this. Where you
okay, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. We have a Spider Bomb right now. It was the first pick of the deck. Start there. Afterwards, are you playing an aggro deck? You say no. So then what are the other choices left? You gave 2 choices in the beginning. It was aggro and it was faster mid-range. So now we're at faster mid-range, right? And you should draft towards faster mid-range. Is anything I said wrong?
Bomb
No, start after the Spider Bomb. You're still going back to the Spider Bomb. Get over the Spider Bomb. You now have a Spider Bomb in your deck. It is the first pick. From here on out, you're making picks, right? So you got to be at least a little flexible. Not in like being aggro, but like in making drafts. Period, right? Like, would you just like retire the run?
Just not draft Spider Bomb in any of the Hunter like ways that I would play. Look, here I would pick Grave Shambler.
You would pick Grave Shambler in what situation? Because you're going super aggro still? Because you're going
how the deck is looking right now, I would pick Grave Shambler.
Okay. I agree with every one of your picks after Spider Bomb. You're just really hung up on that this is no longer a super aggro deck. After one pick.
Pick the Firefly. I still think 1-drops are important, no matter, if you're super aggro or whatever, like just a normal-ish Hunter.
Yeah, it's also a 2-drop. It's a 1-drop and a 2-drop, and you're a Hunter, and your hero power is not really good on 2.
Silverhand Knight.
Silverhand Knight over a couple. Oh, we have 2 4-drops. That's
you
fine.
have 2 4s already. Ugh. I'd still go for the 1. Like, even if you're playing mid-range, you can get value heal out of it.
Really? We already have 2 1-drops.
Yeah, and you could have 1 more with the Voodoo Doctor. I don't look at the Voodoo Doctor. It's like a 1-drop, but it also has the like additional heal factor as well, right? And the heal is like fairly good. So if it was just like the 1-mana Murloc, like the 1-mana 2/1, I would say no. I just pick like the Razorfen, for example. But because of the heal, I like it. I wouldn't be opposed if you like the Razorfen Hunter.
I like the
I think
Razorfen
the
Hunter a
strong...
lot better. Like
Okay,
20
we can
points
go with
better, because we don't need a 1-drop right now in this deck. We don't need a 3-drop either, but it's just like a better card than a Voodoo Doctor.
All right, we can go with the Razorfen Hunter
Right.
if you like it.
All right. Bomb toss here.
Yeah, probably the Bomb Toss. I don't see Cave Hydra doing much.
Yep. It's a removal. It's reach.
All right, let's go with one Violent Worm.
What? Not another bomb toss?
No, I would probably go with the Violent Worm here.
Well, why Violet Worm over reach and removal?
Because I think you are getting just a little bit too... It's like you're too small if you go with the Bomb Toss, but it's like too small and not fast enough. You know what I mean?
So even in a mid-range deck, Violet Worm is like kind of iffy for Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's not the best. I still like it. I still like it like a decent amount. I'm just afraid of us, once again, being too small and not fast enough. Because right now we're not fast. We're just
right. We're definitely not fast enough right now.
We're definitely not fast. So when you have a Hunter deck that's not super fast, my fear is like you just kind of peter out, right? And the Bomb Toss isn't going to do enough.
Okay.
All right. You want the Wing Blast?
Easy Wing Blast.
Yeah, I think so.
Easy Fungal.
Yeah, easy Fungal. One Fungal makes like every deck better.
Easy Wolf.
Yeah. We have stuff in that. Yeah, we have stuff for the Wolf. The Mana Wraith isn't terrible. It's like if we are slightly ahead on the board, the Mana Wraith is good, right?
Yeah. I'm okay with the Mana Wraith. Wisp is always...
Right. Well, the Wisp works with the Fungal.
Yep, works with the Fungal, works with the Direwolf. We have some synergies with the Wisp.
Some. Both are okay, but Mana Wraith is like a little bit better on 2.
Nope.
Yeah, let's do that.
So we don't have a real 2-drop yet.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Fire Plume is reach.
Yeah. I think we need to start asking the question, like, with this deck, can we survive if we don't have 2s? Not really.
No, we need 2s.
Probably Amani then.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
I think it's a toss-up. I don't mind either of these cards in this deck.
It's pretty close, but we need 2s. Like, yeah. If you're over 4'd, that's a problem. If you're over 2'd, that's not really a problem.
Right.
Yeah. And plus, the chances of you becoming over 2'd is really low.
Yeah. Cybertech Chip.
Yeah.
Easy Cybertech Chip. Now we have another win condition.
We need a 3 here.
Scarlet Crusader, though, it's so outclassed by like other stuff that I want a Vilebrood. Like, I know we need a 3, but we have 2 3-drops. We need like what, 3 more 3-drops? We'll get them. We already have 2 4-drops. We have 3 2-drops, 2 1-drops. I'm okay with the Scarlet Crusader.
Yeah, this is... I know what you mean, but it's like we don't have the deadly shot yet. We don't have the hunter's mark just yet.
We don't even have like a a poisonous minion. Like we got nothing.
Ugh. It's weird. Typically, hunters don't have this much problem getting 3s, right?
Yep, that's what I mean. That's why I'm saying like we'll get 3s later.
All right, okay, we can go with the Skidder. Just go with the Imp.
The Imp Master, yeah, we have a lot of things that do stuff with
it's not
tokens.
like the 4s are good.
Yeah, the 4s are terrible for us.
Yeah.
Oh, all good. So not Charged Devilsaur.
No, it's not the Charged Devilsaur.
I think it's gotta be Plated Beetle, right?
Yeah, it's hard for me to see on turn 4 Dark Iron Dwarf getting that much value.
Imp Master, Razorfen Hunter. Plenty of ways to get value.
It could. Like, I don't know if we or like if we pick that, then it makes our early game a little bit weaker, right?
Yeah.
Or we have to rush to make up for it.
Yeah, I'd rather have the early game and then
right. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
What 3s do we have?
Imp Master, Razorfen, Spider Bomb. We're fine. It's pick 19. We don't need to consider the 3. Pumpkin Peasant is pretty bad for a hunter.
Yeah.
Like, you want a better 3.
We could go with the Threshodon.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like not the Peasant, then it's definitely the Threshodon.
Yeah.
I think.
If we already have a Violet Worm to get to, I'm okay with the Threshodon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shaw.
Houndmaster Shaw, baby.
Shaw is crazy good. Yeah.
Everybody rush now. Dire Maul.
Yeah. Dire Maul is really good. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got enough 2s that I don't have to worry about the 2s.
It works with the wolf. It works with the fungal as well.
Yeah.
Dire Maul is great.
Not a Galvanizer, not a Venomancer, so a multi-shot.
Yeah, it's a multi-shot. That's easy.
Wow, what the hell is a Goblin Prank? You have a friendly minion +3/+3 and rise.
I've seen it in drafts, but I've never seen it in
turn.
Jeez. I've never seen it in the game.
Okay, so yeah, I see very little use for this.
It's always the 2, right?
Yeah, it's definitely never a Frozen Crusher. So
right, it's always
I just wanted to make sure this is not a Goblin Prank deck. / I haven't thought about Goblin Prank since I probably first looked at the card and reviewed it.
No, I don't know what a Goblin Prank deck is, but this is not it. I don't know if we'll ever see that though. We could use another 3, and plus we do have a Candle Shot.
That's fair. Toxologist works with Candle Shot better though.
It's kind of similar. It's like, do you want to give the weapon more stats, or do you want to give your minion more stats, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I'm okay with a Hench Clan. We do need a backup 3 in case, like...
We need... Yeah.
Can we get weapons? I just need, like, 2 more weapons in this deck. This deck actually has, like, a decent amount of weapon synergy. Nope. It's just a Hunting Mastiff. Easy Hunting Mastiff.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's take that.
Okay, so we need 1 more 3, 1 more 4, and a Wing Blast would be nice too.
Probably the 3, though.
No. I'll take the Basilisk over the Fire Plume.
Yeah, I think we take the Basilisk.
Second Candle Shot. I like weapons.
Yeah, the weapon. I mean, Candle Shot is just way too good.
We have a Bloodsail Raider. We have this Hench Clan. We have a Grave Shambler. Like Candle Shot is way too.
And also just Candle Shot as a thing.
Yeah.
Fire. You have firework tech on the spider bomb. Just trying to see.
Okay. Plated beetle as well. Cybertech chip potentially. Bomb toss. Actually, fire tech
What? No,
works
no, no,
really
no.
well with it.
Fire tech only works with mech, so it doesn't work with the plated beetle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just cybertech. Oh no, that doesn't. Okay, so bomb toss.
Cool Fool says, I don't think it's ever green jelly. I don't think it's green jelly either. I think you get a little bit too
Slow, yeah. I'll take a Fallen
Yeah.
Sun Cleric over a Green Jelly. Yeah, I think it's Fallen Sun Cleric.
Probably. Yeah, let's get the consistent +1/+1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, now I really don't care about threes, even though we have one now.
You could. Okay, so how much do you like the Toxicologist with double candle shot? It's a consideration. But, with this sort of mid-rangey deck, I've had runs end because of a good fungal enchanter, Like, I've beaten people with a good fungal enchanter, and I've had, like, them just sort of devastate me with a good fungal enchanter as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you agree that if it's between Harvest Golem and Fungal Enchanter, we pick the Fungal Enchanter?
Well, yeah, I don't think it's ever the Harvest Golem.
Okay, so now it's just between the Toxicologist and the Fungal Enchanter.
Yeah. Ah, this is tough.
Yeah, it is really tough.
Actually, no. I'd probably go Harvest Golem over Fungal Enchanter. What are we healing? We have an Imp Master that can be healed. Like, Shaw can be healed. We're
Even
very not healy.
even all of your like 2/3s in the early game, like those could be healed as well. You're like Dire Mole as well.
You don't really want to
like
heal the Berserker. You can heal the Dire Mole. You don't really care too much about it. You have a Bloodsail Raider and a Plated Beetle. I don't think we have enough stuff to like justify the heal.
Okay, well, we might not even have to make this decision if we both like the Toxicologist.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
No. I prefer a Harvest Golem, actually, even though it was my last choice in the beginning. I've come full circle.
For the threes. So, Henge Clan.
Because being able to play that lets you potentially move Henge Clan back and get better spots for like Spider Bomb or like Imp Master or like potentially Basilisk, and charging out a Death Rattle with Houndmaster Shaw as a thing, and weird like potentially right Spider Bombing it can do something as well.
Okay, let's pick the Harvest Golem. I don't hate it. It's sticky enough for us to like get more Fungal Mancer value.
Yeah. Because the Toxologist, it needs to work with a Candle Shot. It's uncertain if you're going to get value out of the Candle Shot afterwards. Like, it's otherwise a 2-2 that doesn't, it's a 2-2. And we have enough 2s.
Yeah, right. Let's go with the Golem.
Okay.
That's fine.
Hey, how about I'm kidding.
Right back. Oh my gosh, we started with the Spider Bomb and we
ended with a Spider Bomb. No, but that's not the right pick here. Bone Drake is fine. Witchwood Grizzly is fine too. I'm okay with either.
Bone Drake. It fills in like a spot in the curve, and I think for late, it's something we can put out there as well and get some value. Like, it definitely stretches our deck a little bit more.
Yeah,
I don't mind that.
Yeah, I want to stretch our deck a little bit.
Plus, Witchwood Grizzly looks worse and worse in the meta these days. It's just...
Yeah, I've gotten a ton of Witchwood Grizzly value. Like, I have never been disappointed with Witchwood Grizzly.
Yeah, but it's not a turn 5.
It's not a turn 5. No. But we also don't... I guess we kind of need a turn 5. But we don't really need
Yeah.
a turn 5. We have like stuff to fill in the turn 5.
We have stuff to fill in turn 5, but then is it a turn 6? It's not a turn. You know what I mean?
Right,
That's why I
right.
don't like Grizzly here.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
We also like don't have any taunts in this entire deck, so why start now?
Yeah. Why start now?
And I don't think I've ever said this about a deck in the last 2 years, but literally not a single taunt.
I've had that happen, like in super aggro decks, right?
Right, you're a super aggro deck, which I never draft.
Yeah, which you never draft.
But yeah,
So
let's take the
that's
Bone Drake.
Yeah. Grizzly's so good in slow decks. Yeah, it's good in slow decks. It's also good against the kind of hunters that like I really like to play.
All right. So, what do you think about this deck, Merps, and how many wins will it get? Will I start up the bet?
All right. Well, first of all, Rainbow Ice Cream Man says, "Hey guys, I passed my 2 interviews and got a job. May not be a lot, but I was sub with my first check. Thank you, dude. But congrats on the job.
Congrats
That's awesome.
on the job.
Yeah, hope the situation turns out well for you, man. I think this deck is okay. Like this is a decent sort of like mid-rangey kind of deck. Whenever we have a deck like this, the first thing I always wonder about is like, okay, what's our 2 situation, right? Because like I said, hunters have problems with 2s. This is about as good as you're gonna get. Like this is about as good as you're gonna get. It's not great, but this is like okay-ish. I love the fact that we picked up the Firefly, the Dire Mole, and 2 Candle Shots. Those will go a long way to stabilizing our early game. Our 3s are like, meh. I'm really sad about the fact that we didn't get any Eagle Horn Bows.
Yes, because the deck needs weapons. And I like that we got 2 Candle Shots, but 2 Candle Shots with the Eagle Horn Bow or 1 Candle Shot and the Eagle Horn Bow would have been so much better.
It doesn't even matter what sort of hunter you're playing. Eagle Horn Bow just adds to everything. Like it's just supremely good. So that's a little bit disappointing. The Shaw is nice. Yeah. That's like really, really nice. And our tools for the mid game are fairly good. Like there's going to be some games that we outvalue some decks, not because our deck is bigger, but because we have initiative.
Yep.
So that's good. Like
this is the kind of deck that will win against a aggro deck. Like a very aggro deck.
Yeah.
And it will win against control decks that are not heavily synergized, and it will lose against Priest and Warrior.
Yes. Yes. This is the kind of deck that... So if we're comparing the kind of super aggro decks with like this kind of deck, and you look at all the matchups, if you take a smart player on both sides, this kind of deck beats my super aggro kind of deck. The only reason I beat a lot of these decks is because they don't make the best decisions, and they, you know, like don't trade.
I mean, that's why the super aggro deck is less secure, but you like it more.
Right, right. This sort of deck loses a higher percentage of time versus the Warriors, right? Because you are slower and you give them, it's like you have chunked less of their life down by turn 5, and then suddenly it's the Super Collider into Warpath into taunts, right? And then they just outvalue you. So this definitely has a shot, but it has a lower percent chance than a super aggro deck does. Yeah. But I like it. I like it. Yeah.
So the key cards in this deck, besides like, because you're going to play this deck very aggressively because it's a mid-range deck and you are a hunter, so you can't like stop really unless you have a flipper in your deck, right? So you need to protect Houndmaster Shaw. So to the extent Houndmaster Shaw is on the board and he's not getting killed, you need to start trading more. You need to start trading more if you have a Fungalmancer that's about to come out and you need it. You need to start trading more if you have a cyber tech chip that you want to get value of. Outside of those situations, you kind of just want to go face whatever possible and let him deal with the stuff.
Yeah. So I'm gonna guess and say like 7 wins.
Yeah, that's our go-to. It has a cap. This is the kind of deck that you're like, this will never, ever, ever in a million years go 12.
Right. So what I was saying before about those super aggro decks, whatever inconsistency you face in the first 3 games, you get more consistency in the higher games, because those are the decks that you like to face. You know, like all those super control decks. Not saying you're guaranteed to win against them, but you're like, this is what I built my deck towards.
Let the hunt
All right. So what do you like here?
Definitely toss in the Basilisk.
Yeah, and then it's a question of like, maybe we keep both of these. Maybe that's a little bit too small.
It, but I think I would go Candle Shot and then like toss the Dire Maul and really try to get a 2.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, and then yeah, it's like if you're keeping just one, you have to keep the Candle Shot.
Yeah,
that's good. Yep.
Because we do have a bunch of 2-drops. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and with the Hench Clan.
This is the dream start, honestly, right? Oh my gosh, this is the dream start. For this deck, this is probably the best that you're gonna do, right? Like literally these 4 cards. We just hit like the royal flush of this deck. Okay, 2-drop and hit that thing.
Do I? I guess you do.
I think you do.
Oh, Hench Clan Thug.
It's harvest time.
What? Do you want to just trade
this with the Wing Blast? This hit the 2 or Wing Blast that. He coined that. I don't know.
That's true. He did coin that.
And then next turn we just Shaw because we're fully on the board, and then we Hench Clan like the turn after, and
I like
then
that a lot
using
better.
our bow.
Yep, I like that a lot better.
Who you want me kill?
He doesn't even get the heal because he's not even damaged. So here you need to look out for. Okay,
that's fine. As long as he's not killing our Shaw. We do Shaw right now.
Definitely Shaw. Yeah, and you're saving your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you Hench Clan. You throw the Hench Clan with their hero power into it. I mean, your weapon. Like, you Hench Clan, use your weapon, your Hench Clan goes in, your hero power.
And then the... Alright, sure.
Right,
sure.
Better than Silver Moon, I think.
Sure.
Okay.
Who goes there? I hunt alone.
Oh, I put that in the wrong place.
Yeah, I was gonna... That's... Yeah, that's not...
This definitely goes in the middle.
See, here's the thing. Now it's a
50-50 chance, yeah.
It's a 50-50 for him, and
if it misses, yeah.
If you put it in the middle and he hits the Shaw, it weakens the Shaw a little bit. I don't think I hate this, you know?
This is interesting in that it does nothing.
Well, now you have to see what his
Guardian Hero.
Yes.
Shall not fall.
And now we put the bright one in the middle.
There you go. Pretty bad Warpath. Whenever they do that, I'm just like, all right, well, they have more. But you have 2 things with 4 health going to turn 6.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Hey. So that's total of 6 damage with the 3/3. We're in business.
Yeah. This.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and then we just push the
3/3 in as well.
3/3 in. Yep.
Armo here.
Yeah. This is good.
Fresh meat.
Cool. We basically used the Grave Shambler was a Steel Rager, right?
Yep. We could have thrown this 2/1 and the 1/3 in and saved the Silver Moon, but that's a little weirder.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Running out of cards. You dire wolf. These two.
I think these two. Or is it the other two? I guess it's these two. I don't know. Too hard to think.
I'll do the other two, because they're less likely to die.
Sure.
Remember, kills a lot.
Then before Warpath next turn. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do here, right? If you Warpath and armors up, at least we have some big guys in this deck, and hopefully they will get us across the finish line. Yep. What? Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Assless face hero power.
Yep. That's the only thing we can do.
He knows he doesn't gain any armor, right?
Well, if he taunts up now, he does, right? It's like he could.
We have reach. We have bomb toss.
We do a bomb toss. And then, do we have ways to activate the bombs? We have fungal after that.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for a little fun.
So, Threshodon.
Face.
We definitely go phase and the hero power. And the question is, what does the 1-1 do?
Face.
I think so, yeah.
Because we've multi-shot afterwards if he doesn't just kill off the 1-1.
Yep, I agree. Good draw? Yeah, it was a good draw.
Like to play with fire?
Oh.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Go face. Oh, what? Oh god. Really?
Oh.
Really? He's
Okay.
gonna kill this?
Okay.
With
Okay.
his face?
Okay.
Is he dead on the board? Oh, he's not dead on... He's dead on the board!
Yeah.
Well played.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Why did he do that?
Very interesting.
No idea.
Very interesting.
I mean, to be fair, we had like 40-something health or something.
Very interesting.
Still. Yeah.
He killed himself? Yeah, he
Hmm?
didn't have to die. But he died.
I mean, he would have died anyway.
Yeah.
But that's only because
he-
we top decked.
Right, but he, like, didn't know that,
Yeah,
right?
he did not know that.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't know that. So he better not have known
That's
that.
true. No one knew that.
Ugh.
Amani is definitely a keep. Do we have other threes? Or
We do.
is
We
this-
don't have to take Razor Fan. We could search for ones. I think we search for
I think
ones.
we search for
We're
ones
facing
and
a
then-
hunter.
Yeah. I think we search for, like, the Dire Mole, Candle Shot, Firefly. 4
Mhm.
cards. Decent, like,
Yeah.
enough chance.
And we also have so many threes that we will get a 3 anyway, you know?
Don't jinx it. We play Mana Raid, right? If no, never mind. Amani.
It's time for a little fun.
Damn.
Hard countered.
Damn.
That sucks.
Wow. Ugh. I have never gotten wrecked by Grizzly so much.
I wonder.
You want to like?
Hit Wing Blast 2/3.
Who you want me kill?
Why is this the right move?
It's sad, isn't it? It's sad. But yeah.
We better get this kill on the freaking leech. It's not that
One
bad.
mana, do one
Oh
damage.
god, we're down a card.
I know.
We have no draws, like Cybertech aside, and we need a board for Cybertech.
Blaze Ninja asked, "How was your guys' Thanksgiving?" It was good. I ate a ton of food. Oh my gosh. Did you go home or were
I went
you
home.
around?
I rarely got back. Like I literally was scrambling to get back. I got
Oh,
into
yeah.
my room 5 minutes before the stream started because of traffic. But it was good. It was good. Pretty
Keto
relaxing.
giving? Nope. Nope. I did not eat keto during this time.
What's happening?
All right.
Why
well,
did he use Hunter's Mark to deal 1 damage?
I don't know.
All right, we're gonna screw him so hard now with the Silver Moon.
I don't know. Maybe.
So hard.
Or this is where he like Blood Knights us or something. Blood Knight, Glacial Shard, the 3/3, and then yeah. Is that the worst case scenario? Yeah, I think that's the worst case scenario. Blood Knight, Glacial Shard. Yep.
Candle Shot Death Speaker? Oh, that's pretty bad too.
Mm-hmm.
Because he did that for a purpose. You don't just Hunter's Mark that thing, you know, to like kill a 2/1 on the board.
Right. At least I don't think so. Just play everything?
You play everything if you sneak a hero power in.
Oh. I'd probably play everything, because yeah.
I wonder.
Okay, so you're definitely are you hitting in with the 4/4? Or sorry, hitting the 3/3 into the 4/4?
No. Why would you?
I don't care if he resolves this to kill off my small stuff. I'm afraid of if we can't do it this turn and he like taunts up, then he can get an auto kill on like the Bone Drake or something, you know? And you have all small stuff here anyways. So if you bump the 3/3 Divine Shield into there to make it a 4/1, you have a 3/3 and you have the 2/2, 1/2, 1/2. And essentially what happens is he just like, you know, he kills off your 3/3 and he's able to kill off your like 2/2 at best. I'm okay with that. You know?
Okay, I'm just saying, if you can't kill this 2/2, you have no plays. And this is a race, and we're just 2 damage down now, and we set up potential, like, I guess the Hounds isn't that bad.
No, the Hounds is like, whatever.
I wonder.
Yeah, I'm okay with this play.
I just see the punish as a lot more punishing if he like taunts up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Really? I'm like, that's
I'm
not
like,
right.
yes.
Hitting
Please do that.
her the face is not the right
Please
play
do that.
there. Drake face.
Yeah, Drake face. Yep. And we have our plays kind of set up. Yeah, so he did. Oh. Up.
Good. Sated hit it.
Yep, Sated hit it. Okay.
And now's where the frenzy comes. Because they always
Yeah.
have frenzy for no good reason. Called it. Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Violet Worm and pass.
Violet Worm, and I guess so. I guess we pass. Is there any incentive to hitting in to incentivize him to do anything else? I want to say no. Yeah, I want to say no.
We have no taunts, so.
Pre-recorded stream. Adux is just that, that psychic.
He gets 8 damage on us with a hero power. We've already lost this game.
Yeah, we have.
The power of having a taunt, boys. Because we were right in it until he taunted. Both times. Both of his taunts screwed us.
Right. And this is where we, really need an unleash or something.
Well, his bomb toss is good.
Yeah, bomb toss.
The 2/2.
That thing. Yep. 7/7 in. Kill off the 3/3 because Nightmare
You want
Amalgam.
Amalgam, Dyrmo, and hero power?
Yeah. And then you could always yeah, I think so. Yeah. And Dharma all the way to the left, or no, it doesn't matter. This game could be just really, really close. Yeah. We have 2 turns. But assuming that we have to deal with his stuff for a turn as well, it's going to be rough. Oh, shit. That's not what we want.
Boy.
Yep. The question is, does he give us one more turn by killing off the 7/1?
Yeah. If he goes face, we lose.
Yes.
Well, we could Vile Brood. We would need a Vile Brood or, even better, a Hunting Mystique.
Mastiff will be good. Anything else?
Like, multi-shot's fine.
Smart.
Makes the smart play. Ooh.
Oh.
Crap.
Wait.
Well, you got a thing. Okay, you want to put it on the Goblin Bomb first?
Yeah, sure. Or do we just start killing off, because we're going to create some...
Yeah, we're going to... Well, no, but you kill this off, you have no room to play stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The sun has set
Sure.
on me.
Okay. Well, freezing? Freezing?
No.
Shouldn't we do...
Okay. We do this now? Or do you want that? Let's Cybertech chip this.
Yeah, Cybertech. We can't attack phase, right? We wait for this turn, and then we Zilliax. That's what we need.
Yep.
It's time for a little blood.
Alright, he gave us something too.
Immortality.
No. No.
So go face and hope that it's the wandering monster.
Alright, GG. Nope. Just a lot of nopes.
Just a lot of nopes. Yep. I'm surprised he played the secret. He should have hero powered and then played the secret next turn with the hero power, right? Yeah. It's only Ziliax there. Do any other mechs heal on command?
I don't think so.
Just Ziliax.
Yeah. And Ziliax wouldn't even do anything after we popped the last one. Because it has no body to go face anymore.
Versus Gul'dan.
Huh? No, you can hit his face to heal.
Ziliax is rush.
Let the hunt.
Once you kill the last one, you're done.
Yeah.
Okay, we double Firefly into Wolf.
Yeah, definitely.
Whoa, legendary.
Dragon Lord, thank you, man. Don't play much anymore, but have to make sure to resub to you guys. Thank you. Hope you're having a good Sunday night. Or I guess like Monday morning, if you're EU. But yeah, let's just hope he has nothing. Still...
No, you set up the... You do a Firefly, and then you set up the... You wait, right? And then you can candle shot with the dire wolf.
With the... And it with the hench... Yep, so you single.
Or do you double? Because you have more face damage.
This might be the game that we just go. It's an interesting turn. I think both of them have a lot of merit to them.
I'm thinking we're probably actually going to top deck another 3 and not play the Hench Clan Thug. I think that's enough of a percentage that makes this the right play.
Maybe, yeah. Alright, well, let's go.
Can't do anything to us yet. That does nothing. We get a dire maul. Okay, so just Hench Clan, double hit.
Yeah, you're double trading the things, right? Yeah. Next turn could definitely be Candle Shot, Dire Mole, Hero Power.
Candle Shot, Imp.
Yeah.
And you hit it just to buff the guy
Just
so it
to
doesn't
buff
die.
the... Yeah. That's it.
Alone.
Let's see it. Defile us.
Why do you call?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, he did it with the defile. No, he did not. He did not do it. So we're going face, right? Like, it's just a question of how you want to do this.
I wonder.
What? We're going face? You Hellmaster Shot and Dire Maul, right?
Yeah.
And then you trade.
But then,
well, your 5/1's the only one that goes face.
okay, so do this, do the dire, and then your face goes into the 1/3 along with the 2/4. Right, the dire mole. This is going into the 1. Yep. 1/1.
Right?
Sure.
So he doesn't get the kill on the board. It doesn't seem like he has a Defile. We're still Hellfire proof.
No, Dreadful.
That's fine. Cool. I'm okay with you hurting yourself.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
We
8.
ain't winning, but the Silverhand Knight can just... Or would you rather Mana Wraith hit in with that Bomb Toss double hit?
I would not bomb toss his
His minion?
I would
Okay,
only
so then just
yeah.
Silverhand Knight then, right?
Yeah. I'm saving the Yep.
Okay. And do you want to throw the 2/1/1s in because they're more vulnerable?
No, I want to maximize the damage here. I think that's
Oh,
definitely
oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah. And I would hit in now. Yeah.
When is this 1 damage ever gonna matter?
If he taunts up and then he like heals into like a weird amount, you know?
I think that's kind of a stretch because we don't.
I would rather
we don't
get the
have
damage
enough
in
on the board.
this turn rather than us getting taunted out. And I know we're at an even number right now, but I think the times in which it matters. You can hold it. If
I'm gonna hold it. I feel like it's only because it's an even number and we don't have a follow up that does anything without getting through a taunt. You know. Like, I think the chances that we get screwed by a taunt is much more than he happens to have a card that heals it for an odd number. Oh, rewarded.
You have your Grave Shambler.
So that hit. Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
We got this.
Yep. This. One of the 1/1s goes in. You go face and you hero power.
Yep. Bob's Waggett called the combo with holding the weapon.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Ooh, we could give him a lot of mana wraiths.
You could. Say he's just dead.
Well played.
Oh, I was gonna mana wraith multi-shot in the bomb toss.
Don't be a jerk.
I want to see that card actually summon something, okay? I've never seen that happen.
I've seen it once. In the same situation, my opponent plays it when he's dead, and I'm like, all right, well, let's see what this does. But I actually had to play something to kill him. You were just gonna be a jerk.
You're a hunter. I think you're like already a jerk.
No, this is look. If I'm gonna beat someone, might as well beat them fast, right?
That's true.
You know who the real jerks are? Those like me on Monday using 6 hours to beat 12 people.
Oh
right?
God.
They were not happy. And even the people that win, like we took a good amount of time.
Yes.
Do you even keep this too?
Yes.
Oh, it's another hunter. Yeah, you keep this too. He loves to be a jerk like that. Yeah, but Adults is not even good at BMing.
It's true. I'm a mediocre BMer.
I would say you're just not.
Hey, I'm average at BM. Okay?
I don't think you're average at BM. I think you're just not good.
I'm
I'm not saying I'm good either.
I think you're just
like,
spoiled because streamers are above average at BM. Streamers are show-offs. Alright, it goes with the personality. But I think of like human beings, I'm average. Or like human beings that play Hearthstone. Right? You know, like whenever Blizzard cites a stat that talks about the average player, and we're like, who the heck is these people? Like that's where I am at the average. Fixamo says Adwicta puts the B in BM, that's how average he is. Wow, what school system did you go to, Fixamo?
I mean, depending on the curve, a B could be really good or really bad, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this.
Firefly.
Yes. Yep.
And then we wolf with the Wing Blast.
I was quicker
Really? You that dead? You didn't mulligan. We're just gonna pick up a free win here.
I think this deck would take that.
Quickly.
Okay.
Oh, damn. He's back.
Oh, the Silver Moon.
So, we're gonna Silver Moon. Right?
Yeah. Well, so you want to go face with these two first?
Yeah!
Oh my gosh. Wow. Good at this game. Good order.
He doesn't really want to stop us.
Sick order. Oh.
Channel shot with a Grave Jam.
Yeah.
I hunt alone.
Remember, kill the loss.
He's dead. He didn't come
Who
back fast
knew
enough.
if you miss your first 3 turns
Plus
in
the
a Hunter
mulligan.
v Hunter matchup, you're probably gonna lose. It's crazy, guys.
I'm gonna go face.
Yeah, with the 4-3.
Yeah.
Remember, kill
Okay.
the loss.
I want a Wing Blast Hero Power or Wing Blast Houndmaster? Probably Wing Blast Houndmaster.
Probably Houndmaster, Wing Blast, and Shaw. Yep.
Where to Shaw?
Left.
My pack will hunt you down.
Fake disconnect into Explosive Trap Hunter. That's where we are with the meta.
Nope, just a sad I'm a mobile player or my internet sucks, Hunter.
Yeah.
You did something, Spider.
I hunt alone.
Remember, kill the loss.
All the games we played, Shaw, we won.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
was totally because of Shaw. We couldn't have done it without him. MVP.
Bob Swaggett, it's Spider Bomb. You don't even know the card, man.
Yeah, Mervs would be down for Spider Tank.
Dude, I would totally be down for Spider Tank.
Toss it all.
None of these. Yeah, none of these. Hey guys, thanks for cutting out all the boring moments from the 12-win runs uploaded to YouTube. You should thank David Attenborough Says. He is the wise editor. Wow, this kind of sucks. Oh.
Not a money.
Bass?
Oh, you want a Bass? Don't you want
Yeah.
a Thug? Because your Bass is always useful. Your Thug is going to be not useful very quick.
No, but the Bass is a way for us to take the board. Henchclan Thug, we could just get dominated.
Okay, but if you Bask, what are you following up with? Henchclan Thug?
Yes. Because the Basilisk probably takes care of whatever he drops,
That's fair, actually.
right?
Yep.
But if you drop the Henchclan
Yeah,
and then
he
the
takes
Bass,
it, then the Bass only
he
treats
takes it, and then it's like, eh. Alright.
Or this happens and you're dominated.
Yeah, this could happen. All right. This trade. Remember Imp Gang Boss? Yeah, that thing was annoying as hell.
What fools these
Nah,
ones
we're
are.
dead. We're screwed either way.
Yeah. Yeah. Just Shaw and
It's a terrible time to play Shaw. Double Mystique is a terrible time for that too.
I know.
Alright, it's Shaw time.
I think it's Shaw. Yeah.
My pack will hunt you down.
Why could we not have gotten a candle shot? One candle shot means everything
Yup.
is different. What do
Okay.
you want?
So you could fall on Sunclick and Armani.
Yeah.
I think that's the way.
That's not bad, yeah.
The Omani, you fall on the Amani.
Yeah,
Throw
yeah.
the Amani
Yep.
in.
It's time for a little blood.
The sun has set for me.
Right. So these go into these two, and then you bump that in.
No, you force him to Warpath.
Yep.
It's just multi? No, multi is
No,
not
this
as
is
much
better than
tempo.
multi-shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can multi. Oh, thank you, Candle Shot.
Oh, so annoying. It's just multi-shot and hero power, right?
Not multi-shot and Candle Shot? I think it's preemptive Candle Shot.
Okay, you can preemptive candle shot. Just you might have mana considerations next turn, right? Okay, yeah, sure.
Fresh meat.
And
We're
hold.
getting so much value out of this Shaw. Yeah, kinda.
Should we just Bone Drake into that thing? And then hit it? No, your Shaw still dies. I mean, maybe that's okay-ish.
You can Vile Brood.
Vile Brood.
And your Shaw
to keep it
technically
alive.
doesn't die.
Technically lives. But maybe we
You
just...
just boned.
I think you could just cycle the Bone Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goodbye, Shaw. Ah, crap. God damn it.
We lose.
Oh, oi, oi. Why couldn't you be a Primordial Drake? Oi. Primordial Drake or a Deathwing. Alexstrasza. Take that.
Okay, we do have a Valbur and a Hunting Mastiff. I think you play Temporis next, no matter what.
I could see it.
Unless you just want to be down a card. I think you lose if you are.
Right. Well, we'll see what the board state is afterwards,
Yeah.
you know? If he puts down like a poisonous minion here, probably not. Oh. Okay, so probably not Temporis. Am I correct in saying that?
Maybe a Violet Worm instead.
I think Violet Worm. And then you... So Violet Worm, and do you hit in, or do you just say we're going to Mastiff?
We're gonna
no matter-
Mastiff no matter what.
Okay. Alright, yep, sure.
Yeah, because we're actually
Yeah.
like dead if we
Yep.
play Temporis.
This guy does not believe in crushing walls, does he? So
Mastiff.
okay, is it Mastiff plus the Skitter? Yeah, right. We have to use up all of that. Like double Mastiff and then the Skitter. Skitter goes into the 5
Why?
11.
Oh, because we
Huh?
don't want to kill the 5/5.
Yeah, because we're about to die. Don't we have to do this?
Well, we clear the board otherwise. You get 7. Okay, fine.
What?
I want to save the Mastiff. You could just Hunting Mastiff, hit here, 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 one of the 1/1s, hit the other 1/1 with your face, and 7/7 into this. Right?
Life moves quickly.
Oh god.
Alright, alright.
I mean,
fine.
you should do.
Like, he's just gonna win on card advantage now.
Yeah, but I thought it was a little bit too dangerous.
Because Temporis is no longer playable. He'll kill us every time.
Okay.
Yeah, he wins if we play Temporis. I'll just concede now.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, he always wins, right? Because
Yeah.
even if he puts down nothing, he has enough.
Yeah, so we can't play Temporis, so...
Yeah. This.
Who do you
this.
hit? The 3/3?
3/3? Yeah.
Low.
I do not see a point in which playing this candle shot will make a difference.
Probably not. Maybe Cyber Tech chip?
Yeah, that's
like
the only one.
Yeah.
See now the power of the Dark Fallen.
Aww, I was like, did he do it? He did not do it.
Alright, now I think we can concede. This kill the 3/1 wing blast the 4/4.
I hunt alone.
Go face with the 2/1 hero power.
He technically needs to put something on the
technically
board.
needs to put something down in order to.
Does he have one minion or one one minion with like 2 attack? What do you think?
Well, you said no to that. Yeah, you just go face here, right? Yeah, the question is, does he have one minion, and essentially like, or just does he have 2 damage, right? Any one minion with any attack, or
You
Rip.
came too late.
rip.
Well, now he
Temporis
needs
Cyber-
3.
Huh?
Now he needs 3.
Just Temporis, dude. Temporis and Chip.
Mortal life. Fleeting. Fragile. Astonishing.
Oh god.
Trying to think if there's any way at all to win, and the answer is no.
In the best shape of...
Damn it!
What?
He has it!
Oh gosh. The only card that along with the 95% of cards that could beat us. It's like, oh, how did he roll that 90%, like that 99% chance? Arrgh. So lucky. Oh god.
So, that's Warrior.
Yeah, losing to Warriors kind of meh.
I hate how there's so many Warriors, even at not terribly high win rates. Like...
That's actually the most dangerous, right? Because the ones that are at high win rates, or actually with this kind of deck, we lose against all Warriors. Kind of. When I play like very aggro, it's like the ones at the very high win rates tend to be like the greediest, and it gives me a little bit more of a chance. But yeah.
Gonna keep blood.
Yeah, sure. I'm okay with this. This is not the best matchup for us either.
What
Like
could
the Firefly.
possibly go wrong? Okay, so far we've drawn Spider Bomb literally no times. This is what I mean by having one card in the deck does not change the entire archetype.
Well, no, we drafted a lot differently past that.
Right. But I mean, if we didn't, so once I picked the Spider tag, you're like, oh no, all the aggros is ruined. And this is what I mean by it's not.
And also, this has only been 5 games. And you know how important each game is, you know?
And that's
So,
assuming
yes,
that card will lose you the game every time it's played, which is not true at all. That card will maybe...
Whenever you draw it, it loses you the game a higher percentage of time than any
Look,
one card
so
should.
I'm not arguing with you about whether it is the right fit into the deck that you were trying to construct on on pick 0. I'm saying you could still go down that route if the other cards work. Like we had a weapon, we had a candle shot after that. And it would have been just fine. And you chose not to do that, which is fine, but I'm saying it's not like, oh no, one card ruins the deck thing.
Wait, alright, what are you doing this turn?
You're Fireflying. Or do you want to have Bloodsail? Actually, Bloodsail's fine. What's he gonna do?
I think you actually Bloodsail. I think you actually Bloodsail because the double Fireflies is... If you just Firefly here, it's like, I'm not coining the Harvest Element that... I mean, I could, but that kind of sucks anyways. I might as well get down this 2/3 onto this turn, and it... Yeah. Okay, it's fine. What?
Maybe he has something that deals 2 damage. Alright, double Firefly.
Yeah. Oh, look! What did we draw?
It's the first time, the 6th game is the first time we actually drew it. And we have other options on 3.
Yeah, we have other options. Once again, you can't...
No, we would have had.
evaluate
You would have
based
had
on
3
other
drops.
cards.
You would have had 3 drops too, in an aggro deck. If
it
anything,
takes
you would have had
another option.
more.
I don't want to play on turn 4. I don't want to play on turn 5. When do I want to play it then? It's like
Turn
here's-
5, 6 later to get rid of a taunt or force a removal.
no, I never want to play something like a Spider Bomb in. All right. This.
I'll
Do you
trade.
care about this stuff?
What? Yeah. No. You don't want to full trade this. You want to like go face. Have him kill 2 things with 1 health that we can't remove. That seems really bad. The difference is he has 4 more attack on the board.
Well, no. I'm saying, do you full trade or do you just do 1 trade?
Oh.
You know?
It's a druid. He can buff things. Like, I don't know.
I wonder.
Is
I
it
think
worth
I
the
would
2
single
damage?
trade. I think I would single trade, but I can understand if you. Okay, we could just double trade if you want. Fine. Yeah, because I would have also done it the other way. Like if you single trade, I would have actually bumped the 2/2 in and kept the double 1/2s. So if you're doing it this way and keeping just the 2/2, because the other way is like if you're keeping it this, or sorry, if you trade the 1/2s in, right?
Okay, I
and
see what
just
you mean, because he has to remove the same amount of health from them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see.
So once you did it that way, I'm like, okay, now just full trade. Yeah.
He has Dendrologist, I just know it. Maybe. Maybe it's a Mulch Muncher coming up later.
What if?
Uh-huh. Silver Moon trade.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Shall not fall.
Fanmate says, "Hey, I started watching you both when I first started Hearthstone. While I still blow at Arena, I hit Legend first time back in October, and again this month. Thank you for all the content. Really helped me get to where I am. Thanks, man. I'm glad that it helps with Constructed in some way. I guess. I mean, there are some similarities, right? You know, the board recognition, making reads, and everything. But happy to hear that, dude. Congrats on getting Legend."
What if?
Okay.
What happened?
He played another Spring Rocket. Like, I see. I see what's happening. I understand.
Fallen Sun Cleric.
Imp, fall, and just go.
Why aren't we playing the Spider Bomb now?
Because then you'd have to trade.
Oh, you're not.
Why would you trade?
Okay.
Like, at this point, why would you trade, you know? Because if you get something big, like, it's not as punishing. Like, if he has a buff. You could trade too, like if you wanna trade. That's a totally valid move. You have a 2/2.
The thing is, right? It's like, do you want to try to get value on your Spider Bomb, right?
Right.
That's the question.
Right, versus 4 damage.
I'm fine with either one. I see what you mean.
Moves quickly.
I'm honestly fine with either one. Like both are legitimate.
The sun has set for me.
I think you think Spider Bomb is way more like easy to kill than it is in the arena. Like, it's not gonna just die as long as he doesn't have a board.
Well, sure, but then it's like if it forces a small removal, it might prevent him from doing what he really wants to do, right?
Yeah, but he could like do like any kind of board clear that way. This way we have something that lives because we have 2 things with 4 health. Like, you play Spider Bomb, you're more vulnerable in that case. You're more protected against a large drop, but if he plays a large drop, he can only trade a 2/1 into a 2/1 at most.
You're still vulnerable. Like the only thing, because he has the 2/1, right? It's like us hitting into the 2/1 versus us not hitting into the 2/1. It's still like you're still just as vulnerable.
You would nope. We get 2/1/1s on the board compared to your play.
Right, you get 2/1/1s, but
hence we are less vulnerable. And now that all of his removals are out, this guy's not going to get removed.
You don't gain something from it. I'm just like, it's not like you gain an extraordinary amount out of it.
Yeah, but this is important, right? It's 2/1/1s and a Hunter deck on the board hitting his face.
Pinwarp asks, do you think it's easier to make reads in Arena versus Constructed? It's very different. Because in Constructed, you know the decks, right? Or like, if you are in tune with the meta and you are like pushing into Legend, you know what all the decks have. Like within the first, sometimes few seconds, sometimes you need to wait like a couple of turns, you know what the decks are. So the reads are different. It's less in Arena, the reads are okay. You know, sometimes it's does he have a specific card, but a lot of times it's like, do I think he has removal? do I think he has this or that? In Constructed, it's like, okay, well, this deck runs double Hellfire. He's only used one so far. Do I think he has the second Hellfire? Or
Look at that, now he eats a Naturalize. And our 1/1s are still here, doing damage to the board.
Bone Drake. Weapon up.
Deidre, weapon up. You hit face.
You hit face.
Hunt alone.
You need to hit face here. So yeah, Pin Warp, it's important in both formats. And I mean, look, I have no experience in Constructed, so I can't really say anything. But in Constructed, the reads are just very different.
Yep, there's the Mulch Muncher I called. Ooh, that's good for the late game. Vilo Worm, use a face, use a 1/1.
Yeah, face. Candle Shot not hurting your face is really underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Go away.
8, 9, 10. Nope, we have no way to kill that thing.
Nope.
Yeah, Sarah hit into it.
Ysera hit into it. Do you hit the 1/1 in as well? I think you do.
I think you do.
I think you do.
I think we're
you do,
there, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because, yeah, I think in most of the scenarios you should.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Mm-hmm. Because he's not going to be able to kill this. He's out of removals. He kept removing in the beginning to try to get the board for some reason, and then we denied him. We get the damage on the board. The Spider Bomb was instrumental in eating a Naturalize. Let's get the tempo. You dream the 4/7 out. Or you just multi-shot.
Yeah. I don't know
no, you multi-shot. You'd multi-shot. Because you damage your Ysera, but I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's use the health on this thing. And then Silverhand.
You want a Direwolf Alpha Mana Wraith Hero Power? Because it's a good time to get Mana Wraith out. And you get a Hero Power in. It's a little smaller than Silverhand Knight, but I'd rather have the Mana Wraith effect, right? Because he has no removals. That's our whole read on him.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, there we go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not getting it done. Okay, can we win? 6. Oh no, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we could get rid of a card if we dream that.
Yeah, I think we do just dream that.
Yeah, dream that, play the Thresher on Hero Power.
Yep.
I shall bring you.
Okay.
Do you use your weapon on that now? You have 7, 8, 9.
I'm okay not doing it. Because you're not.
Well, you have 7, 8, 9.
Such that.
You have 9 damage.
Right.
If he hero powers, which is the only way he could hurt himself, he has 4. Would 3 work? No, 3 wouldn't do anything. Unless we get another Ysera Awakens. Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
Rotten to my core.
It's Dream again.
Mind if I roll need?
GG. We win, right?
So 2/2 plus. Oh yeah. Yep.
I shall bring you rest.
Well played.
I like the bomb hitting him when he's already dead.
Yep.
Got the wind down. It's 4-2. Like, that's how you play with Spider Bomb. You wait until you can actually get value from it, then you play it, then he's screwed unless he wants it to be a hard removal. He can't even double up, right? Because it's a good removal for medium range stuff too. So he can't go mid, he can't go big, he has to remove it on the board. And so you wait for him to be out. If you play it one turn earlier like you do, you don't get the value from it.
Rexa versus Karanda.
Priest.
You give me strength.
Let the hunt begin.
Oh, Agent W, you're right. The Goblin Bomb Awakens would hit it. Yeah, we should have gone for it. It's okay, it worked out.
I don't think you keep both of those threes. It just doesn't.
It's shit.
Yeah, it doesn't work out.
Okay.
I think you just keep the two, actually. You search for ones and
I'm
everything.
down.
Like, yeah. Because if you don't have the candle shot, you can't really keep the hench clan. Alright, well, this sucked.
It's a priest. He could go slow enough for our Houndmaster to be a thing. Oh, thank you, Hench Clan. You're so useful, that's why we tossed you.
Alright. What spells do we have?
Wing Blast, Multi-Shot,
Do you want to, Bass?
Hunting Mastiff, Cyber Chip, Bomb Toss.
Do you want to Bass?
Yes, I definitely do not want to Bledsoe.
Yeah, if you put out Basilisk, no matter what he puts down, you're going to get dominated. Like, sorry, if you put down the Raider.
Oh, Mastiff is not a spell, that's right. So yeah, Bomb Toss, Cyber Chip. Good, good, good.
Fine.
Which one do you play?
Int Master, probably?
Imp Master has a smaller chance of actually removing what he puts down next. He has no
4 mana.
cards that he's kept. He has 4 mana. Hench Clan has a higher chance of actually removing his stuff, so you can get the Houndmaster out. Yeah, he already pain, so your Houndmaster's probably safe. And then the rest of your game becomes so much easier if you do that. If you Imp Master, you're going to Grave Shambler next. Your Imp Master's not going to kill anything.
Well, no, I mean, if you Int Master, why does that stop us from Hound Mastering?
Because you're not going to kill anything. Your Houndmaster's going to be vulnerable on the board. You're probably going to Grave Shambler. And...
So, right, you're looking for that extra 5% chance that the...
On turn 4, a Priest needing to play something with 3? I don't think it's 5%. I think it's more like 25% chance.
Sure, that's fine if you want to... I mean, it's not like... It's not like the other options are fantastic.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Damn it!
Yep. Well,
Alright,
yeah,
you want to just Grave?
Wait, why aren't we playing the Shaw? I don't understand why.
Actually, that's true. He needs 3 damage to kill the Shaw. That's unlikely.
Yeah.
Well, we have no follow-up to the Shaw anyway.
You play the 3 and the 2, or...
Yeah, that's only 3 damage. You probably want to Wild Brood, right? Like, this is only 3 damage. This is not terribly good.
But then you Wild Brood, and then you still have the Shaw out for your turn 6. It's like, if you don't Shaw now, you just play that, he hits there, your 4/4 goes into that thing anyways.
Shadow
Like,
Madness.
Can you really play around Shadow Madness?
No, not with the Shaw. You can always take your Shaw.
Yeah, he can
I
always
just what's the
take
problem with Grave Shambler? I don't get what the Shaw's doing for us.
The setup is worse.
This is just so much of a risk that you don't have to take. No. Well, That. Grave Shamble would be safe to that too. Not that that was something we were playing around, but
No.
Imp, Blood Sail.
Yep.
Like, I don't know why we took that risk. It's just unnecessary.
I think it was very necessary. Otherwise, the Shambler is just worse.
It's low upside.
Like, it's worse on that turn.
It's low upside and you use up your best card in the game. That's the one he got from us.
Okay.
Kill the 3-1, brood the 1-2.
Yeah, seems like it.
Actually, Grave Shambler hero power works just as well.
Okay. Yeah, we saved the brood. You could just go 4-3.
Throws the 1-1 in the pop the bubble. It's a 3-2 afterwards. He kills the Harvest Golem. It's dead. And we get the board. Better than Vile Brood.
Yeah, it's better than that. Because I want to clear this without using the skitter, and I want to make sure that the board is as clear as possible for you to drop the worm.
Yep. It's a good thing we saved the skitter, but we are screwed either way. Actually, no.
No.
Wait, what? Not that it matters, but still.
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay, so we at Direwolf Alpha into the 4-4, skitter into the 8-7, play a Direwolf.
Yes. Yeah.
Remember, kill the loss.
Now we need kind of a miracle here.
Yep. That swing on the Shaw was too much.
Dark one snuffs all.
Isle face.
I think it's violent, and then you clear the 5-1, right?
Yeah, it works too.
I think you do that. I think you have to do that.
I mean, we're dead either way. I don't. So this way, you preserve the board a little, and you try to get ahead later on the board. But I don't know how we can do that. The other way, you get a few damage on the face, but you're not going to rush him down anyway. So none of this is doing anything.
This way, you could still win if you get a good fungal and a bone drake. You know?
Yeah, that's true. And we also have a cyber tech chip. Like if he does this, doesn't clear for some reason. Does he have another? Oh my god. He did not do that right.
Nope, that was not correct. Play out.
Ready, sir.
That was not good.
Alright, Cybertech chip. Need you.
Cybertech chip is good. Bone Drake is fine. Fungal is the thing.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Bone Drake then?
Bone Drake, yeah.
Not a thing, just hero power, do nothing.
Just hero power, do nothing. Can't do anything about that one. It's a very mechy priest.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That is
Well
that.
played.
Lost the game on turn 4.
Well,
I still think you do it. Like, I think you get the tempo out, you set it up in order for us to.
I think you're too tempo focused. This deck doesn't need that much tempo. Like, look how many cards we were behind by him even after we fell behind so quickly. Like, we could easily out card advantage him. You're playing him as if he's like a 9-0 priest, and he's a 4-2 priest. Like,
I don't think we're gonna reach agreement on that one.
Because
like,
because Shaw later on,
play.
Shaw's power only gets more the longer you wait, because you can rush on the same turn that you play Shaw. Whereas that elemental, you have to like get a weapon, then spend 2 turns to use the weapon before you can get any value out of that.
Right, but the 4/4 is worse on that turn and in the upcoming turns.
It's not that much worse on that turn. You end up with a 4-1 against a priest instead of a 3-3, like assuming just normal trades. A 4-1's not that much worse than a 3-3.
Okay.
We would get more wins if Merps drafted it. We would get more wins if Merps actually drafted his deck instead of quitting after the first pick. Because the only game in which we drew, I know.
Whoa.
The only game in which
I
we
was willing to
drew.
let this go, but if you want to like actually talk about this, how? Oh my god, I don't understand how you can say we are going to play your style. It is up to you, and then the first pick say no. We are going to go with something completely different that you would never
After
draft.
the first pick. I'm talking about after the first pick. Ignore the stuff that happened up through the first pick. Right? After the first pick, if you continue to draft your style, or if you started to draft your style, then we would have had a run in which that one pick made literally no difference, because on the only time we got it, it was still better than Wandering Monster. Like, even in that even if we were going really, really fast,
No,
right?
you can't evaluate the situation anymore because the deck is completely different. You
What do
can't
mean?
say, oh no, it's still better than what. No. The entire deck is different.
Right, but the deck, even if it was drafted faster, would actually make a card with tempo better than Wandering Monster because we were on the board. Like, I don't know. I don't know why you keep saying like you just can't think at all after you have a new deck.
Evaluate the deck when we go in a completely different direction and it plays differently.
Sure, you can. You didn't draw the card.
No, you can't.
Of course you can. You know what kind of deck you're gonna draft. Isn't that the whole point? That you have a very specific vision for the deck?
I don't know exactly what the turn is, and if you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you.
What do you mean what the turn is?
Like, this is just fundamental kind of like...
It's just fundamental that we're on the board, and so a card that can do something is better than a secret that requires them to attack your face. That's just fundamental. If we drafted your deck. Like, I understand the whole deck would be different.
No, you don't understand it.
No, I do understand the whole deck would be different, but you would only go faster. You wouldn't go slower,
like, we're
right?
just saying the same thing over and over again. We're just talking.
No, I don't think you're understanding how the deck works. Like, the deck you would draft would only go faster.
I don't understand how my 12-win decks work.
Yeah, you would go faster than this deck.
I understand how they work. You are trying to categorize and say, no, this is still good. I'm saying you are still putting it within the general context, and I'm saying no. You have to look at the specific turns, and in which you can't do that because the entire deck is different.
I'm not looking at specific turns. And even if the deck is different...
Okay, then you're saying generally Spider Tank is...
Hold on.
Spider Bomb is still better.
Hold on.
It's not.
No, I'm not. Hold on, Merps. Would you be more on the board or less on the board with your deck than with the deck we drafted?
More on the board.
Okay, so in that situation, when you're more on the board, is a Wandering Monster better than a Spider Tank in your hand?
Sometimes yes.
Okay. In like more often yes or more often no? If you can't give me a more often no, then we can't have this conversation. You're just being like hugely stubborn for no good reason.
Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'm just
This
saying
is
you gave up on your own style after one pick didn't go your way.
because then it's not my
It's
style.
fine, but if you believe in it,
What do you mean I gave up on my style? You made it not my style. Don't frame it as I gave up on my style when you selected not my style. Like, you can't frame it as I gave up on my style. Dude, if from the first pick I pick something and you say, no, we're not picking that, it's not me giving up on it. It is you going against it. So it's no longer my style. And I played it like we tried to make the best like picks that we could afterwards, right? But don't frame it as me giving up on my style when I made the pick and you went against it.
we're just starting this draft at different times. That's the difference.
Right. I started it from the actual start of the draft.
Right. I'm saying you can start at any time and draft a deck. Your style is so specific that one single pick, you think, like what I'm arguing right now, is that one pick doesn't ruin your style. And I think this run proves it. And
Wait,
you're saying,
what the fuck did it prove?
well,
What the hell did it prove?
that it wouldn't have mattered, at least through like 7 games.
Whoa,
Right?
Oh
Through
my
7
God.
games, Spider
If
Tank
you
was
think
better in this deck
whatever
than
we
Wandering
just went
Monster.
through proves that this Talon Dragon, thank you for 40 months, man. Holy shit, that's a long time.
Do we start the next run? Like, will it all get retired? I think it gets retired, right?
They don't Oh, I don't know if they reset.
Like, I'm trying to see if we can start this right now.
Well, you should start it anyways, right? I
guess there's no negative to starting it.
I don't.
But if they reset it,
people are saying it does not. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't get retired. Interesting. Okay, so Warlock, Rogue, Shaman. What's our next run?
Warlock, Rogue. So they're all the same. So we have to check which one was more recent.
Okay, so we'll figure this out in 2 weeks because there's no Arena Coop next week. We're spending the entirety of Sunday, and we're starting 1 hour earlier. We're starting doing evaluation stream.
It should be Warlock.
Okay. I don't think it matters because it's a whole new meta. We can really play anything. So if you want to play Warlock, we can play Warlock.
I don't care among all of these.
Okay.
I really don't care.
I guess let's just start with Warlock. So next Sunday there won't be an Arena Coop. There will not be a there is a Lightforge in that we're going to be talking for like 8 hours about all the cards in the new expansion. And we're going to start at 5 o'clock. That's 1 hour earlier than we normally start. Because we inevitably go super long and it's going to go to 2 a.m. otherwise.